Welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we are continuing with our video on creating our e-recruitment platform. And as you can see, this is our sample platform. So this is the landing page. So I'll take you to our dashboard. So this is our dashboard. So we will be doing some things here. So on our previous video, we did some aspects on administration. So we are continuing with some of the things under administration. So we have the audit logs, which actually keeps track of what we are doing within our system. As you can see, we have the activity type, the affected tables, the activity time, and the primary keys. So the user, we haven't configured the user details. So we have the company information, we have the email settings within the system. We also have the job categories, so you can be able to create job categories. So we also have job tags. So we have the job types, the payment types. So we can create one of the payment type here. We say M-Pesa. So in Kenya, we use M-Pesa. So that is M-Pesa. So you can do that. If we save, so you can see it's not saving. Let's see what is the issue. So this is how we have structured our code. So for those who are new to this channel, remember subscribing. So let's check here. So we are trying to validate. So we should be using our view model. So we'll be changing this on our next series. But for now, let's do that. Then we can also keep in, we can have alerts or notifications. So we have something that we have done here. So we are using, so you can see this is a toast notification. It is using iToast notification. So if you want to do that, you can actually borrow. So I'll be using this. So toast notification, then you can assign it here. So you say toast notification is equals to toast notification. Then if we create, after saving the changes, we can actually say underscore toast notification dot add message. So you can add the success message. So you can say payment types added successfully. So if we do that, let me just stop our app, then we launch again. So this is just sample how we are doing. So this is how we have structured our code. You have the controllers and you have the views. So we have also separated our domains. We have our models here. Then we also have our view models. Then we have our application DB context. We have it here. So we'll be able to restructure this on our next video. So for now, we're just creating a base application. Then we'll be able to clean it. So these are some of the admin modules. So you can see. So our application has launched. So this is the landing page. If we go to the admin module, come to administration, then payments. So if we say add payment, we say M-Pesa. M-Pesa, you can also say M-Pesa. So if we save, you can see an alert here. So this is the notification that you have just added. So on our payment types, so let's go to our payment types. So payment types under index, let's give some classes on our buttons. So if we say BTN success, give some decorations to our buttons. Then here we can give a class, say this is, can have this as danger. So the next thing is, let's come to our skills. So these are skills, candidate skills that you need. So if we just say communication skills, so you can have here as communication skills, and we save, so it's not saving. So these are some of the details that you're going to update. So come to controllers, then skills. going to do away with the validation of the view model. Then we can also remove this. Then we can also add toast notifications. So I'll just copy this, come to our skills, update. Then, so if you want to add this toast notification, you should actually update your nuggets. So we are using the, well, let me check the nugget we are using. So we are using ntoast notify. So this is the one that we are using. So you can also use that if you need. So I say toast notification, then toast notification. Then we say toast notification. Then we come here after save changes, we say toast notification dot add message. So we have success message. So there are different kind of messages that you can add. You can see warning, you can add an alert, success. So for me, I'm adding the success message. So then you'll do skill details added successfully. So after that, then that should be fine. So let's launch our app. We see. So our app is launching. There we are. So let's go to our landing page. So if we go to the admin skills type, so we add, then we say communication skills. Then you can say communication skills. So if we save, so you can see our details is added successfully, and we have the code, the name, and edit, and the view. So let's update our buttons. So come to our skills, job skills. So for these, so for job skills, let me adopt this view. So I want to adopt this. So we actually scaffolded. So these are some of the, let's see how it looks. Skills. It should be actually skills. Yes. So this one. So I don't know why we have to. We'll restructure that. So here we can have BTN. So we'll do BTN success. So then we can do away with, you can do this again. Say here danger. So if I relaunch our app, so this is connecting to MS SQL for those who are new to this channel. So you can see this is my connection string, and I've already configured, we have the database. So I have my database here. So you can see my tables. I've already created the tables, and so this is it. So let me go to the admin. So as you can see, under administration, I can come to skills. Then you can see my buttons. So if I add another skills, interpersonal skills, so I can say interpersonal skills. So if I save, I'm able to see that. So I can also say soft skills. So you can say soft skills. So you can also, so you can have soft skills, then you can say soft skills. So if I save, then you can see some of the data. So for positions, so these are the positions that we should be able to advertise within our app. So you can see medical assistant, nursing assistant. So these are some of the positions. So let's update our buttons as well. So we can have under positions, we can have, so we can update our style here. So I'll also be updating here. Sorry. So for those who are new to this channel, Remember to subscribe, like our video, comment down below in case you need any assistance. So you can also use the toast notification under positions. Yes, so you can borrow from what we have done previously. So here we can do iToast notification. Then you can do that. So we can also do toast notification. We'll come to our payment positions. So after we save, so we can do toast notification.add message. So I can do that. Then we can add the message position added successfully. So then we can taking time. So let me relaunch our app. We see. Application is taking time. So there we are. So let me load. So we have the positions. So we are creating some of the positions within our app. So if I create a new position, I can say doctor, sorry. So I say here doctor. So if we save, you can see our data has been saved. We can also add another one, nurse. You can also add nurse. Then you can save. So you can create as many positions as you can. Then we have departments. So you can add departments within our system. So let's come to departments. We can update our buttons. So come to departments. Here we can also have these as buttons. So you can update these as buttons. So BTN success. So you can also copy this. We have it here. And you can say this is danger. So we do that. So let's launch our app. We see. So if we come here, our departments. So we add another department. We say ICT. If we save, should be able to save, but we don't have an alert, so we can borrow what we have done here. Then we can do on this departments. Come to departments. So we have this here. Then you can do toast notification. Toast notification. Then you can do toast notification. Toast notification. Then you can do that. So if we come to our create from the post, we will take this to toast notification dot add success message. Then you can say department details added successfully. So after you have done that, so if we relaunch our app, we should be able to get that alert. So if you want to see a video of how we configure the toast notifications, comment down below. Then we'll do a complete video on the same. So let's see our app. So if we come to administration, so we are still configuring our admin module. So if I do that, then I will say procurement. So this is one of the department. We say procurement, then we save. So you can see our toast message and our data is already saved. So we'll do another one. We say HR. So you say human resource. So we save, then we are able to save that. So let's come to system tasks. So the system task, this refers to what you need to perform within the application. So if we create new, so we should be able to select a parent and a task name. So for our case, this will define the modules and the actions that you need to perform within our app. So if we create a new one, so I'll start with the module. So we'll say here employers management. So I'll create this as a module, management. Then I'll say this is the first one. So if I save it, so we'll have this as a module, and it's actually like a parent module. So inside, if I want to create now another module, so I'll select the employers, and the employers, you can see I'll say employers. It is within that is the second item. So you can see these employers is under this parent. So I can also create another one. I say, so you can see here, I want to have a select here. So I want to have a select 2. You can see this is not searchable, so you can add that. So for the template that I'm using, I've configured select 2 on my layout here. I have it here. So I'm calling it single select, and I have multi-select. So if I come to my task, system tasks on my code and create, so I'll just have and a parent, I'll add another class called single. Then I say select. So that will configure select 2 on my app, and I'll be able to do a searching. So if I just launch my app, do that, then come to administration, then system tasks. So if I create new, you can see I'm able to search now. So I'll say employers, then the next module is employer users. Then, so I'll be able to create all the sub modules here. So employer jobs. So I'll show you how we will be using these sub module system tasks. So we'll be able to define these with the rights within our app. So we'll say employer contacts, and also limit those users who are supposed to see this. So employer registrations. So I'll say employer registrations. So if we do that, so I'll also say active employers. So I'll say active employers. So this is number 6. Then that is ordering doesn't matter. So we'll say inactive employers. So this is number 5. So after I've done that, we didn't have alert, so we can add an alert within our app when creating system tasks. So come to system tasks. So this is it. So I'm having iToast notification. Then that is it. Then you can have here toast notification. So on our create, we can have our alert. So we'll say _toast add message. So add, that is add warning. So you can do add success. Then you can say system task added successfully. So after that, we can launch our app. We see So our app was launched. Let's go to admin. So if we come to admin, we should come to system tasks, and you can see we have all the tasks here. So I can be able to create now. So we are done with all these submodules. So within employers, I can now select under employers. I want a task to create. So I'll define a create task. So I'll say create. So that will be number one. So within employers, you can create, you can view. So I'll select the module. I'll say view. So I'll be able to define each of the sub modules with its own task. So I'll say employers, then I'll say view, then you can say edit is number 3. So I'll be able to define all those tasks. So as you can see, these are some of the rights. So let's update our button here. So come to system tasks index. So you can have here as btn success. Can also have these as btn danger. So if we launch our app, so that is it. So let's do that. So if I come to our system tasks, so these are how it looks. So if we do that, you can come to employer users, then you can say view, you can say create, then one. And you can also have employer users, you can say view. So you'll be able to have all those types. So this module will give us all the rights that we need. So then we have our system codes. So these are the codes that we need to use while this is the codes that our application will be using. For example, as you can see, our module, we have so it should actually start with the system codes. So these are the parents. So like the educational level. So when you create the system code, you give it the parent code and the description, and if it can be maintained by the user or only for developers. Then we have the system code details. So if I select the code here, you can see the higher education system code has been mapped to certificate. So these are kind of setups. So this is how our application will be working. So we'll have the parent code, then the details falling under that parent. So when we are doing the drop downs, we'll actually be fetching all the system codes based on this code description, then we'll get all these others. So I'll be able to show you how we are going to do that. So for the modules, I think we also have the countries. So on the system, you can be able also to add the countries. So if we say add new, we can say add we say Zimbabwe. So you can call this Zimbabwe. I don't know the country code, so forgive me. So these are some of the countries. So if we add another one, which country do we add? Type down below the country you are watching from. So you can say say Malawi. So if we save, so you can see even we don't have alert, so we can add an alert and even some coloring on our. So come to our countries. So if you are watching this series, please comment down below, because we will be doing a complete series and we have this app completed in a few. So we'll be doing a video every day. So expect more series on this application and even more, depending on the suggestions that you give, guys. So comment down below, give suggestion and even some improvements that we can do on our app, then we learn together. So my countries, so I'll come here, so I'll add the toast notification. then I can be able to do iToast notification, then I can do toast notification, then I can say this is toast notification. Then when we're adding a country, so on the create, so I'll add my text here. So I'll say toast notification dot add message, then I say country details added successfully. So that is fine. So we have added our country. So if we do that, let's test and see. So this is how our controller looks like. So you can, so we'll be actually be providing this source code after we are done with our app, guys. So if you are watching, and we'll only give the source code to members. So if you are a member, DM, then we'll be able to give you the source code. But we'll be sharing the source code after we have done with the video. So we are still developing the application. So as you can see, we have this. So you can say Rwanda. So you can say Rwanda. So if we save, you can see we have our alert there. We can also do Burundi. So we say Burundi. So if we save, we are able to get the data. So the counties, so these are some of the counties in Kenya. So I don't know if your country has counties. So let's update these also. Come to counties. Then styles, we can have, so let's define these to look like buttons. So danger. Then on the counties, on the create, we have a select. So that I think we had done select 2. So if we come to our counties, so if we create a county, you're able to select the country. So we are tying this to a country. So you can see Kenya. Then country, we see BG. Then we say Bungoma. So if we save, you can see our county is being saved. We have the country, county code, and the country name. So you can see here we are displaying the country code. So we can actually change this to display the country name. So come to our index. Then instead of the country.code, we are saying name. So if we relaunch our app, we should be able to see that change. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and watching our video. So we have here this. So if we come to departments, so we were on the geolocations. So come to geolocations, then counties. So you can see how counties are here. So you can add another one. We say WP, say West Pokot. So that is a county. So what we had updated, we updated this, and also you can see the country is now displaying the name. So you can also do cities. So cities, you can select the country, then you can add the city. So as you can see some of the cities, so you can update also this page to have, can update this page to have. So under cities, you can define that to buttons. So you'll say BTN, success. So you can also say BTN, danger. So if we save, let's launch our app and see. So there we are. Then we can do under the cities, let's add a city. So if we click here, so we say Kenya, then or you can choose Uganda, then you can say KP, we say Kampala. So comment down below the city you are watching us from. You can also do which other, say Kenya, say LD, say Eldoret. This is not a city, guys, so this is just a town. So you can update as many details as you can, and you can see we'll be able to see how we can be able to filter some of these data based on the top search section. So that is how we have added. Then the next thing is now to update our employers. So you can see we have our employers section. So this is where we are creating employers to our application. So we will be loading employers to our app so that they are able to transact and actually use our platform. So to begin with, if you come to add new employer, so we are capturing some of the details. So you can see the employer code, the employer number. So you'll be able to see we can actually merge these two and have it as a system generated code. So we can, for now, let's just do, we do MH. So MH001. So we say that is this company CEO, the name of the employer, that's the hospital, we say Moi MTRH. So we can say Moi, that's the name of the hospital, we say Moi MTRH. So that's the name of the hospital I'm looking for. It's called Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. So if we come to our app, we can now put in the name, sorry. So this is the name, calling it Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. So if I do that, so we have the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, the registration number of the hospital, then the email address, the phone number, secondary contact, then you have the logo of the hospital. So I'll show you how we can upload photos. So currently this is not mapped. So I'll just put in a document. Then we have the city. So you can see this is actually pulling now from the cities that we had designed. Also the industry name, the location, the year of establishment, then the number of offices, number of employees, the link. So I can actually copy this link. So this is the link. So you can use that. This is the link, link, and the company details. So you can actually copy some descriptions from here and have it here. So then we save. So you can see our details has been saved. So this is the MTRH, then this is the details, the city, the industry, and the status. So this application will be having an approval workflow for those details that has been saved. Like for example, adding new employer. So it has to be reviewed and even updated. So you can see these are the details that we have added. So the employer number, all these details have been updated. So we'll be able to see that. And you can also edit it. So if we click edit, then you'll be able to see that. So we'll be doing this to have a very good UI. So then we'll have the users. So we haven't updated that. So for today's video, just to have you guys to catch up, so that was just a preview of where we are. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, and let's begin now the series of completing this solution. See you on our next video. Bye. Remember to subscribe.